Hey everybody, it's Mr. Hino with Mr. Hino's Math. I know like you guys, like myself, we're stuck at home, and for those of you that have children, grade school children that are trying to get, your academics done, online learning, I don't know what your school districts are calling it, but you're trying to figure out ways to keep your kids going with their academics, and especially with math. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a series of videos of things you can do with your kids at home. Doesn't matter how old they are. I mean, they can't be 3 years old, but if they're grade school, there are some things you can do to kind of keep their minds going with math where they're still thinking, but you're at home and it's okay. So today it's going to be the clock game. It's a really cool game that you can keep your kids, their mind going with math, and it just takes a clock. So let's go take a look at it. Okay, so here's how the clock game works. You have to have a digital clock, and what you would do is without your kids knowing or being, looking at the clock, you would just say, "Hey Johnny, go ahead and figure out what time it is." The numbers add up to 5, and if Johnny gives you a time, let's say he says, well, now it turned to 6. So you can say, "Hey Johnny, what time is it?" The numbers add up to 6. And let's say that Johnny says, 2:04. You would say, "Good try, that adds up to 6, but that's too late." You can say the time is before 2:04. So he would keep guessing. Maybe he says, 12:03. And you can say, "Hey, that's still a good guess, adds up to 6, but it's later than that." So you're going to give him clues on if, the guess is too far, too early, until they get the right number. So it's a really cool game to, get them to try to figure out what time it is. Obviously, they can use the sun as their, guide, like, "Ooh, it's getting late. Maybe it's not 3, maybe it's 4 or 5, until they can get the numbers adding up to the right time. So what I'm going to do is basically give you guys a chance to play this game with me. I'm not going to go off of this time, but I'm going to give you guys a made-up time. You guys will guess in the comments section. I will tell you it's earlier or later than your guess until finally somebody gets it. Okay, guys, so hopefully you get a chance to play this game with your kids. It's a really cool game, and it doesn't even have to be something that you really think about. It can just be every time you walk by the clock, you can just shout out, "Hey, it adds up to this. What time do you think it is?" In fact, you can even do this with the temperature too. It might be a little easier for the lower grade kids, but they can try to figure out the temperature just by adding up the numbers. So it can be done with the clock, it can be done with the temperature. You guys can have fun with this. But let's have fun with this right now. Are you guys ready? Don't look at the, how bright it is. I'm just going to give you guys a number. You guys will try to figure out what time is my time. It doesn't matter, AM or PM. Just try to figure out the time. And what I'll do in the comments section is after your guess, I will tell you it's either earlier or before your time. So let's go ahead, and since it can be AM or PM, let's just say whatever I tell you, it's going to be AM. So let's just stick to the AM. So if I tell you it's earlier or later, just know it's AM. Okay, are you ready? The number adds up to 22. So the answer is 22. The digits add up to 22. So what you're going to do now is go to the comments section and tell me what time do you think the magic time is. And after your response, I'll put earlier or later. And again, it's AM until somebody gets it right. Are you guys ready? Okay, so go ahead and make your guesses down below in the comments section. And I'll be back tomorrow with another math activity that you can do with your kids while we're all locked up in here at home, okay? All right, guys, I'm Mr. Hino Math. I'll see you in the next video.